If you are over 50, there is one morning habit, something so ordinary, so familiar, that may be speeding up muscle loss in your body every single day. And the surprising part is that most seniors believe this habit is harmless. Some even think it is healthy. But after 50, the body changes. Your muscles react differently. What felt normal for decades can suddenly become the trigger that accelerates weakness, stiffness, fatigue, and the slow shrinking of muscle tissue. Imagine waking up and unknowingly giving your body the exact signal that tells your muscles to break down instead of rebuild. Imagine losing strength not because of age, but because of what you do within the first 10 minutes of your morning. Thousands of seniors are shocked when they finally learn what this habit is and how quickly their body responds once they stop doing it. You may have noticed it yourself. Why does it feel harder to stand up from a chair? Why does climbing stairs feel heavier? Why does your body feel weaker in the morning now compared to when you were younger? The truth is, your muscles are not too old. They are simply reacting to a habit that quietly drains strength every day. Before we reveal this morning mistake, do one quick thing. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your age below. This helps us reach more seniors who urgently need this information. Now, let us uncover how this hidden morning behavior accelerates muscle loss and how you can reverse it starting tomorrow morning. Muscle loss after the age of 50 is not simply a natural part of aging. It is a complex interaction between biological changes, lifestyle habits, and the body's slowly decreasing ability to repair itself. While younger adults can go long hours without eating, skip morning nutrition, or start their day with stimulants like coffee without noticeable consequences, seniors do not have this luxury. Their muscles become highly sensitive to the body's early morning signals. The first hour after waking is a critical window during which the body decides whether to stay in a muscle-preserving state or shift into muscle breakdown. To understand the core problem, think of your muscles as a rechargeable battery. In youth, the battery recharges quickly, even if you run it down. But after 50, the battery becomes slower, more delicate, and needs more precise handling. If you start the morning with wrong signals, like prolonged fasting, dehydration, or immediate stress, the battery begins draining instead of recharging. This daily pattern leads to accelerated muscle loss, reduced strength, and weakened stability. But why does this happen more severely in seniors than younger adults? First, the body's production of key anabolic hormones, such as testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1, declines gradually after the age of 40. These hormones are responsible for rebuilding and maintaining muscle tissue. When levels are lower, the body requires more deliberate support to trigger muscle repair. Younger adults have stronger hormonal responses, even during long gaps between meals or stressful mornings. Seniors do not. Their muscles depend far more on consistent signals of nourishment, hydration, and movement. Second, older adults often experience decreased appetite in the morning or rely heavily on habits formed over decades. For example, many seniors start their day with only coffee, tea, or nothing at all. Some feel they do not need breakfast. Others believe they are saving calories or giving their stomach a break. While these habits may seem harmless, they send the wrong message to aging muscle tissue. Without morning nourishment, the body begins breaking down muscle protein for fuel, especially if the previous meal was eaten many hours earlier, a common pattern among seniors. Third, the digestive system also becomes slower with age. This means nutrients are absorbed less efficiently. A small imbalance that would be insignificant in younger adults becomes much more impactful for someone over 50. When nutrients arrive late in the day instead of early, muscle repair processes are delayed. Day after day, this delay accumulates, weakening muscle fibers, lowering energy levels, and reducing metabolic strength. Another core issue is inflammation. Many seniors live with mild chronic inflammation, often unnoticed. Stiff joints, mild swelling, digestive discomfort, or simply feeling slow in the morning. Inflammation interferes with the body's ability to build and maintain muscle. When the day starts with habits that increase inflammation or stress, the body struggles even more. What looks like aging weakness is often the result of continuous inflammatory signals combined with poor morning routines. Then there is protein resistance. After 50, the body becomes less efficient at converting dietary protein into muscle. This means seniors need slightly more protein, and need it consistently, especially in the morning, to maintain strength. If the first meal of the day lacks sufficient protein, or if the meal is delayed for several hours, the muscles do not receive the building blocks they require. Let us look at a relatable example. Imagine a 55-year-old woman who wakes up at 7 a.m., has a cup of tea, and waits until 11 a.m. to have her first meal. She believes she is doing something good for her digestion and keeping her weight under control. But because she last ate at around 8 p.m. the previous night, her body has been without food for 15 hours. In younger years, the body could handle this gap easily. But now her muscles interpret this long gap as a signal to break down stored protein for energy. Over months and years, she experiences lower strength, thinner legs, difficulty carrying groceries, and more frequent fatigue, all of which she blames on getting older, when in fact her morning routine is accelerating muscle loss. Another example is a 62-year-old man who wakes up dehydrated because seniors naturally lose more fluids overnight and then drinks only black coffee before starting his day. Coffee on an empty stomach increases cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. High morning cortisol in seniors directly interferes with muscle maintenance. By noon, he feels shaky, tired, and weak. He thinks he simply did too much yesterday, but the truth is that his morning routine triggered muscle breakdown. The core problem isn't aging itself. It's how older bodies respond differently to habits that were once harmless. Seniors need a morning routine designed specifically for preserving muscle, maintaining energy, and supporting metabolic function. Without it, even minor mistakes can result in significant muscle decline over time. This is why understanding the hidden causes and overlooked habits is essential. In the next section, we will break down the specific morning behaviors that accelerate muscle loss and help you identify the ones you may be doing unintentionally. Muscle loss in seniors is rarely the result of one major issue. Instead, it is usually driven by a combination of small overlooked habits that create a perfect storm for weakness and accelerated decline. Many of these habits feel harmless because seniors have practiced them for decades without noticing any consequences. But when the body crosses the age of 50, these same habits begin to affect muscle health in powerful ways. To begin, let us address the most common hidden cause: low morning protein intake or delayed morning nutrition. After 50, the body becomes far less efficient at stimulating muscle protein synthesis. This means that if the morning meal is delayed by several hours or contains very little protein, the muscles remain deprived of essential amino acids. Seniors often underestimate the importance of morning protein because they believe they don't feel hungry or they think a light breakfast is better. But skipping protein in the first half of the day forces the body to break down muscle tissue for fuel. Another hidden cause is chronic morning dehydration. As people age, their thirst sensation declines. Most seniors wake up mildly dehydrated, yet many replace water with tea or coffee, both of which act as diuretics. When the body lacks water, muscles become more rigid, less elastic, and more prone to breakdown. Hydration is essential for nutrient transport and muscle repair. Without it, muscle cells cannot recover or grow, even if diet and exercise are adequate. A third overlooked mistake is consuming caffeine before food. Coffee or strong tea on an empty stomach triggers a cortisol spike. While cortisol is natural in the morning, excessive levels interfere with muscle maintenance, increase inflammation, and weaken the body's anabolic response. Many seniors begin their day with 2 or 3 cups of coffee before eating anything, unknowingly placing stress on their muscles and metabolism. Another major hidden factor is inactivity during the first hour of the day. Seniors often start their morning slowly, sitting on the edge of the bed, easing into movement, or staying seated while drinking tea or checking messages. While gentle movement is good, prolonged stillness after waking leads to stiff joints, reduced blood flow, and slower muscle activation. Muscles thrive on activation, even mild. When seniors avoid early movement, the muscles wake up late and operate in a weakened state for the rest of the day. Long gaps between meals are another common issue. Many seniors eat dinner early, around 6 or 7 p.m., and then have a late breakfast, resulting in a 14-16-hour fasting window. While long fasting periods may work for younger adults, they are counterproductive for seniors who need frequent, steady amino acid availability. The body cannot preserve muscle effectively during long gaps, especially when hormonal support is lower. One of the most overlooked morning mistakes is starting the day with sugary or processed foods. This does not need to be strenuous. Simple motions such as rotating your ankles and wrists, stretching your arms overhead, turning your torso slowly left and right, and marching lightly in place help increase blood flow and reduce morning stiffness. These movements act as a signal to your muscles that the day has begun, encouraging them to activate rather than remain sluggish. Within the first hour of waking, eat a breakfast that includes protein. This is one of the most important steps for preventing muscle loss. Seniors should aim for 20-30 grams of protein through meals such as eggs, yogurt with nuts, cottage cheese with fruit, a protein shake, lentils, or oatmeal with added seeds and yogurt. This early supply of amino acids prevents the body from breaking down existing muscle tissue for energy. Seniors who adopt this habit often notice improved strength, better energy, and reduced shakiness throughout the morning. If you enjoy tea or coffee, drink it with your breakfast rather than on an empty stomach. Pairing caffeine with food prevents unnecessary spikes in cortisol, the stress hormone that contributes to muscle breakdown. Seniors who simply shift coffee to accompany breakfast instead of replacing it experience more stable energy and less mid-morning fatigue. After breakfast, take a short walk for 5 to 10 minutes. This can be indoors or outdoors. Gentle walking improves balance, engages leg muscles, supports digestion, and boosts overall metabolism. It also creates a sense of steady momentum for the rest of the day. Around midday, eat a well-balanced meal that includes a source of protein, vegetables, and a healthy carbohydrate. This keeps muscles fueled and ensures that blood sugar levels remain steady. Seniors who eat consistently through the day support their muscles far better than those who rely on 1 or 2 large meals. Continue drinking water throughout the afternoon, ideally every 1 to 2 hours, to maintain hydration and prevent the fatigue often mistaken for aging. After lunch, walk again for 5 to 10 minutes at a relaxed pace. This improves digestion, reduces bloating, stabilizes blood sugar, and prevents the afternoon slump that many seniors face. Even slow walking is effective. In the afternoon, have a light protein-based snack to avoid long gaps between meals. Nuts, yogurt, boiled eggs, hummus with vegetables, cheese slices, or a small portion of lean protein are ideal. Seniors who go too long without eating naturally lose muscle more quickly because the body enters a low-energy state and begins using muscle tissue for fuel. Later in the afternoon, include a few minutes of gentle strength-focused exercises. These do not require gym equipment. Sit-to-stand repetitions from a chair, slow wall push-ups, rising onto your toes while holding onto a counter, small step-ups, or resistance band routines are excellent options. Even 5 to 15 minutes of this type of activity per day strengthens the legs, improves stability, increases confidence, and keeps muscle fibers active. After strength exercises, do a few minutes of stretching to reduce pressure on joints and maintain flexibility. Stretch your back, hips, and legs gently. Seniors who stretch consistently experience fewer mobility challenges and better posture. During the evening, eat a light dinner that includes a small portion of protein and vegetables. Avoid heavy, oily meals that interfere with sleep. After dinner, take a short walk for 3 to 5 minutes. This supports digestion, prevents nighttime discomfort, and reduces inflammation. If desired, eat a small protein portion before bedtime. This optional step helps muscle repair throughout the night, particularly for seniors who wake up stiff or weak. A small cup of milk, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese can be beneficial. This slow-releasing source of protein works while you sleep, improving next-day strength. Finally, go to bed at a consistent time. Good sleep is essential for muscle recovery. When seniors follow a predictable sleep schedule, the body's repair processes become more efficient and morning energy improves. When these simple steps are combined, hydration, early protein, gentle movement, balanced meals, steady snacks, short walks, light strength exercises, and a predictable sleep routine, they create a powerful daily structure that protects muscle mass, improves stability, and supports overall health. Seniors who follow this routine often report clearer thinking, less stiffness, stronger legs, better balance, improved digestion, and significantly more energy. This easy-to-follow routine is not about intensity, It is about consistency. Small, steady habits produce the biggest results for the aging body. To truly understand why the recommended habits work so well for seniors, it is important to explore the scientific reasoning behind them in a clear and simple way. Muscle loss after 50 is not random. It follows predictable biological patterns, and when you understand those patterns, the solutions make perfect sense. You do not need to be a medical expert to grasp this. The science is straightforward once it is explained in everyday language. As the body ages, it becomes less efficient at repairing and maintaining muscle tissue. One major reason is the natural decline in anabolic hormones, such as growth hormone, testosterone, and IGF-1, all of which act like building signals that tell your muscles to grow and rebuild. When these signals weaken with age, the body needs stronger, more consistent triggers to stimulate muscle repair. Morning protein provides exactly that. Protein contains amino acids, which are the raw materials for muscle. Seniors need more amino acids at the right times because their muscles do not respond as quickly or as strongly as they did decades earlier. This is why eating protein earlier in the day is far more effective than consuming most of your protein at night. Hydration plays its own scientific role. Muscles are nearly 75% water. When the body is dehydrated, muscle cells shrink slightly, becoming less efficient at absorbing nutrients. This affects strength, energy, and recovery. Seniors naturally lose their sense of thirst, so dehydration becomes common without being obvious. Drinking water immediately in the morning helps restore fluid balance and reinflates muscle cells so they can function properly. Hydration also improves circulation, which carries amino acids and oxygen to muscle tissue. A hydrated body repairs itself significantly faster. Caffeine and cortisol are closely linked in the morning. Cortisol is a natural hormone that rises when you wake up to help the body become alert. However, too much cortisol causes the body to enter a catabolic or breakdown state, and muscle tissue is one of the first things affected. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can sharply increase cortisol levels. Pairing caffeine with food reduces this spike, creating a more balanced response and protecting muscle fibers from stress-related breakdown. Morning movement activates a process called neuromuscular stimulation. This means the nervous system sends signals to the muscles to wake up and start firing. When seniors move gently upon waking, their muscles become more responsive throughout the day. Without this activation, the muscles remain sluggish, joints stay stiff, and blood flow remains low. Even minimal motion increases circulation, warms tissues, and prepares the body for more demanding tasks later in the day. This practice reduces injury risk and supports better overall function. Eating regularly through the day also has scientific backing. Seniors often experience something called anabolic resistance, meaning their muscles are less sensitive to protein and require more frequent doses to respond properly. Long gaps between meals cause amino acid levels in the blood to drop too low, triggering muscle breakdown. Eating every 3 to 4 hours ensures that the body consistently has the building materials it needs to protect and rebuild muscle fibers. This pattern keeps the body in a more anabolic or muscle-preserving state throughout the day. Balanced meals with proteins, vegetables, and carbohydrates also stabilize blood sugar. When blood sugar falls too low, the body compensates by breaking down muscle tissue for energy. When blood sugar spikes too high, from sugary foods or refined carbohydrates, insulin becomes overstimulated and leads to fatigue, inflammation, and reduced muscle performance. A balanced plate provides a steady flow of energy, preventing these extreme ups and downs. Light strength-based movements work because muscle tissue responds to resistance. When a muscle is challenged, even lightly, it receives a signal to grow stronger. This is due to microscopic stress placed on the muscle fibers, which then repair themselves, becoming slightly thicker and more resilient. For seniors, even simple movements like standing from a chair or doing a wall push-up create enough stimulation to maintain and build strength because the muscle is responding to deliberate resistance, not to intensity. The key is consistency, not difficulty. Short walks after meals improve digestion and help regulate blood sugar. This is because walking activates the large muscles of the legs, which use glucose from the bloodstream. When glucose is used efficiently, insulin remains stable. Stable insulin levels protect against inflammation, stabilize energy, and contribute to better muscle performance. These small movements also activate the lymphatic system, which helps remove waste from muscle tissue and reduces swelling. Evening routines influence muscle recovery through sleep-related hormones. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which is essential for repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. Seniors often struggle to reach deep sleep stages due to inconsistent routines or heavy nighttime meals. Many seniors enjoy biscuits, sweet tea, white toast, jam, pastries, or packaged cereals. These foods cause a rapid rise in blood sugar, followed by a crash. The crash triggers fatigue, irritability, and reduced muscle stability. Without protein and healthy fats to stabilize energy, the body enters a catabolic state, a fancy term for breaking down muscle for energy. Another hidden cause is undereating throughout the day. Many seniors unintentionally consume too few calories or too little protein. This might be due to reduced appetite, difficulty preparing meals, dental issues, or simply feeling full quickly. But consistent undereating sends the message to the body that it must conserve energy by reducing muscle mass. Muscle is energy expensive to maintain. If the body believes food is scarce, it will reduce muscle tissue as a survival strategy. Additionally, many seniors unknowingly suffer from vitamin D deficiency, magnesium deficiency, or chronic inflammation, all of which interfere with muscle maintenance. These deficiencies can go unnoticed for years. Vitamin D is essential for muscle strength and balance. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation, nerve function, and energy production. Without these, muscle fibers become weaker and more prone to injury. A surprising hidden factor is poor sleep quality, which becomes more common with age. Seniors often wake multiple times at night, sleep lightly, or struggle with early morning awakenings. Poor sleep leads to elevated cortisol, reduced growth hormone production, and impaired repair of muscle fibers. Even if seniors eat well and stay active, poor sleep can undermine their efforts. Another daily habit that accelerates muscle loss is relying heavily on painkillers or anti-inflammatory medications without medical guidance. While these may reduce pain temporarily, long-term excessive use can interfere with nutrient absorption and muscle repair. Many seniors also rely on heavily processed convenience foods because they are easy to prepare, but lack essential nutrients. Finally, a subtle but powerful cause is lack of resistance-based movement. Many seniors walk regularly, which is excellent for cardiovascular health, but walking alone does not build or preserve muscle. Without some form of resistance, whether light weights, resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, or simple functional movements, the muscles gradually weaken. All of these habits may feel minor on their own, but together, they create an internal environment where muscle loss accelerates quietly and consistently. Seniors often feel this as slower mornings, difficulty standing from a chair, feeling drained by noon, reduced grip strength, thinner arms and legs, frequent balance issues, more soreness after simple activities. The good news is that once seniors become aware of these hidden causes, they can correct them quickly. Small adjustments in morning routines, hydration patterns, food choices, and movement habits can dramatically slow muscle loss, even reverse it. In the next section, we will move from identifying the causes to offering safe, natural, senior-friendly solutions that strengthen muscles, improve energy, and restore vitality without requiring intense workouts or complicated diets. Now that we have identified the hidden causes and overlooked habits that accelerate muscle loss after 50, it is time to focus on solutions, simple, safe, and practical changes that seniors can adopt without discomfort or drastic lifestyle adjustments. These solutions are designed to support muscle strength, increase energy, stabilize metabolism, and improve daily function. The first and most essential solution is prioritizing morning protein. Seniors need sufficient protein early in the day to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. This does not require a heavy breakfast. It only requires smart choices. Foods such as eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lentils, beans, tofu, or a senior-friendly protein shake can dramatically improve muscle preservation. Even 20-30 grams of protein in the morning can make a noticeable difference in strength and energy levels. For those who have difficulty eating early, a small protein shake is both gentle and effective. The second solution is hydrating immediately upon waking. Drinking a glass of water before anything else helps restore fluid balance, improves nutrient transport, supports digestion, and activates muscles. Warm water with a squeeze of lemon is beneficial for some seniors, but plain water is perfectly adequate. Hydration reduces stiffness, improves joint function, and prepares the muscles for movement throughout the day. Another practical solution is balancing caffeine intake. Seniors do not need to stop drinking tea or coffee, but they should pair caffeine with food. Eating a small protein-rich snack before or with caffeine helps prevent cortisol spikes, stabilizes energy levels, and reduces stress on muscle tissue. Even a single bite of protein, such as a boiled egg or a spoonful of yogurt, can be enough to buffer caffeine's effects. Light morning movement is another critical solution. Seniors do not require strenuous workouts to preserve muscle. Instead, they benefit from gentle, controlled activation. Simple routines such as seated leg lifts, slow marching in place, arm circles, or stretching can wake up the muscles and enhance blood flow. These early movements prepare the body for the day, reduce morning stiffness, and contribute to better stability and balance. A practical and natural solution is increasing anti-inflammatory foods in the diet. Chronic inflammation contributes significantly to muscle breakdown. Foods such as berries, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, olive oil, turmeric, ginger, and fatty fish can reduce inflammation and create a healthier internal environment for muscle repair. Seniors who consistently incorporate these foods report better mobility, fewer aches, and improved muscle recovery. Another effective habit is eating regularly and avoiding long fasting periods. Seniors should aim to eat every 3 to 4 hours during the day. This ensures consistent availability of amino acids for muscle repair. Small nutrient-dense meals or snacks work well. Nuts, fruit with nut butter, boiled eggs, yogurt cups, hummus with vegetables, or small portions of lean protein. Vitamin and mineral support is another essential component. While supplements should be used with medical guidance, seniors can naturally boost their levels through food. Vitamin D-rich foods such as eggs, mushrooms, and fortified dairy products support muscle balance. Magnesium-rich foods like almonds, spinach, and bananas help muscles relax and regenerate. Seniors who include these foods regularly often notice improvements in sleep quality, energy levels, and muscle recovery. Another safe and powerful solution is strength-based functional movements. These are simple, everyday motions that use the body's natural mechanics. For example, sitting and standing from a chair slowly, holding onto a counter and rising onto the toes, gentle wall push-ups, light resistance band routines. These movements preserve muscle mass without requiring gym membership or heavy weights. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can produce meaningful improvements. An often overlooked natural solution is evening nutrition. Seniors who eat a small portion of protein before bedtime support overnight muscle repair. Foods such as Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a warm cup of milk provide slow digesting protein that nourishes muscles throughout the night. This simple habit reduces morning stiffness and improves next day strength. Another important habit is improving sleep quality. Good sleep is one of the most natural and powerful tools for muscle recovery. Seniors can improve sleep by limiting heavy meals before bed, reducing screen time, keeping a consistent bedtime, and creating a calm environment. These steps help regulate hormones that repair muscle tissue. A final practical solution is reducing processed foods and added sugars. These foods increase inflammation, weaken energy levels, and disrupt nutrient absorption. By replacing packaged snacks, sugary biscuits, and processed meats with whole foods, seniors can significantly improve muscle health and overall well-being. Small adjustments collectively create major benefits. Seniors who adopt these solutions often report stronger legs and arms, more energy throughout the day, improved balance and stability, faster recovery after activity, less morning stiffness, better appetite and digestion, more confidence in daily tasks. In summary, these natural solutions are not complicated or expensive. They simply align daily habits with the needs of the aging body. When seniors understand and apply these changes, muscle loss slows dramatically, sometimes even reverses. In the next section, we will bring these solutions together into a clear, easy-to-follow daily routine specifically designed for seniors. A strong daily routine is one of the most reliable ways for seniors to protect their muscles, improve mobility, and maintain overall well-being. After the age of 50, the body responds best to simple, consistent habits rather than intense workouts or strict diets. What matters most is timing, gentle activation, steady nutrition, and supportive evening habits. The following routine is designed specifically for seniors and is easy to follow even for those with stiffness, low energy, or mobility issues. Start your day by drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up. This single step replaces fluids lost overnight, wakes up your digestive system, and prepares your muscles for activity. Many seniors begin their morning dehydrated without realizing it, and this contributes to stiffness, fatigue, and muscle weakness. Rehydrating early sets the tone for better performance throughout the day. After hydrating, spend a few minutes gently moving your body. By eating a light dinner and engaging in gentle evening movement, the body shifts smoothly into recovery mode. A small serving of protein before sleep provides slow-digesting amino acids, which support muscle repair all night long. This is why seniors feel less stiff and more stable the next morning when they adopt this habit. Inflammation is another major factor. Aging naturally increases inflammation due to slower cell turnover and accumulated stress on tissues. Inflammation interferes with muscle recovery and accelerates breakdown. Anti-inflammatory foods such as berries, nuts, olive oil, turmeric, and leafy greens contain antioxidants that neutralize inflammatory molecules in the body. When inflammation decreases, muscle fibers heal faster, energy increases, and aches become less frequent. Finally, consistent sleep is critical. Without proper rest, cortisol remains elevated, growth hormone declines, and the body stays stuck in a breakdown state. Sleep allows the body to reset its hormonal balance, repair damaged tissues, regulate metabolism, and restore energy. Seniors who sleep at regular times experience stronger muscles, better balance, sharper thinking, and improved metabolism, simply because their body has the time it needs to regenerate. All these scientific principles point to the same conclusion. The aging body can stay strong, balanced, and capable when given the right signals and support. Muscle loss is not purely caused by age. It is often caused by habits that no longer match the body's changing needs. By understanding the biological reasons behind each recommendation, seniors gain a sense of control and confidence. They can clearly see why simple, consistent routines work and how small actions make a big difference. When seniors begin implementing the habits and routines designed to slow muscle loss, the benefits often appear gradually at first, then more noticeably as the weeks progress. The body responds positively to consistency, and even though aging muscles are slower to adapt than younger ones, they remain remarkably capable of improvement. The long-term benefits of supporting muscle health extend far beyond strength alone. They influence independence, stability, energy levels, metabolic function, and overall quality of life. One of the earliest changes seniors typically notice is improved morning energy. Because the body is receiving protein and hydration earlier in the day, and because overnight recovery becomes more efficient, mornings feel less heavy, less stiff, and less daunting. Tasks that once required extra time, such as getting out of bed, bending to pick something up, or walking to the kitchen, begin to feel more manageable. This is a sign that muscle fibers are receiving better support and that inflammation is decreasing. Another common improvement is enhanced balance and stability. Stronger leg muscles, better hydration, and more consistent movement help the body maintain its center of gravity. Seniors often start feeling more secure while walking, turning, stepping downstairs, or standing from chairs. This increased stability reduces fall risk, which is one of the most important long-term benefits of preserving muscle after 50. Falls become less likely not because the environment has changed, but because the body has become more reliable. A gradual increase in strength is another key benefit. Simple tasks such as carrying groceries, lifting household items, or standing up without using the arms begin to feel easier. These improvements may seem small, but they are powerful signals of a stronger musculoskeletal system. When muscles respond well to daily protein, hydration, and gentle resistance, they become more capable of supporting the entire body structure. Many seniors also experience improvements in metabolic health. Muscle tissue is metabolically active. It burns calories even at rest and helps regulate blood sugar. When muscle mass is preserved or slightly increased, insulin sensitivity improves, energy becomes more stable, and fatigue becomes less frequent. Seniors may find that they no longer experience sudden crashes during the day or the heavy afternoon slump that once felt normal. Better digestive function is another positive effect. Gentle movement after meals, increased hydration and balanced protein intake help regulate digestion and reduce bloating, constipation, or discomfort. A more efficient digestive system ensures that nutrients are absorbed properly, giving muscles the building blocks they need. Many seniors notice improved posture over time. As the back, core, and leg muscles gain strength, the body naturally aligns more upright. This reduces strain on the neck, shoulders, and lower back. Better posture also enhances breathing capacity, allowing more oxygen to reach the muscles and improve their endurance. Mood and mental clarity often improve as well. Regular movement increases blood flow to the brain. Protein intake supports neurotransmitter production, and stable blood sugar helps maintain even emotional states. Seniors using these habits often report that they feel calmer, more focused, and more positive. Muscle health is closely connected to brain function, and supporting the body in this way supports the mind as well. Another long-term benefit is increased independence. Seniors who maintain muscle strength remain capable of performing daily activities without needing frequent help. Whether it is climbing stairs, getting into and out of a car, cooking, cleaning, or taking short walks outside, muscle maintenance supports a more autonomous lifestyle. Independence contributes to confidence, emotional well-being, and a sense of purpose. Over time, seniors may also feel reduced joint pain. When muscles are stronger, they absorb more of the load during movement, protecting the joints from excessive strain. Improved hydration and better blood circulation reduce inflammation around joints, making daily activities far more comfortable. However, while many positive changes occur, it is equally important to understand the warning signs that should not be ignored. These signs do not necessarily indicate a serious problem, but suggest that the body may need adjustments or medical guidance. Unexplained or rapid muscle loss is one key warning sign. If clothes begin to feel looser around the arms or legs, or if strength declines noticeably despite good habits, it may indicate an underlying condition such as nutritional deficiency, hormonal imbalance, or chronic inflammation. Sudden or persistent fatigue is another sign to watch. While occasional tiredness is normal, consistent exhaustion may suggest that the body is not receiving adequate calories, protein, or hydration. It can also be a sign of sleep issues or medical conditions, such as anemia or thyroid imbalance. Pain that worsens over time or does not improve with gentle movement should also be monitored. Muscle soreness from activity is normal, but sharp pain, swelling, or difficulty moving a limb may indicate an injury or joint issue that requires attention. Balance changes are another important warning sign. If a senior suddenly feels more unsteady than usual or begins stumbling more frequently, it may suggest muscle weakness, nerve issues, or inner ear problems. Early evaluation can prevent falls and address the root cause quickly. Unexplained weight loss, especially in seniors who are eating regularly, is another red flag. Muscle loss often contributes to weight loss, but sudden drops can also indicate digestive issues, chronic inflammation, or other underlying concerns. Finally, a decline in appetite should not be ignored. Loss of appetite leads to inadequate nutrition and accelerated muscle breakdown. It may also reflect stress, medication effects, or digestive issues that need medical support. Understanding these warning signs allows seniors to catch potential issues early while continuing the positive habits that support long-term strength. Most importantly, seniors should remember that muscle improvement is entirely possible, regardless of age. The body continues responding to positive signals throughout life. When seniors give their muscles consistent nourishment, movement, and rest, they often discover a renewed sense of vitality they believed was no longer achievable. The benefits of maintaining muscle after 50 are not only physical, they influence every part of daily living. Strong muscles support a strong life. As seniors continue applying the habits described, they not only slow muscle loss but also build a healthier, more energetic and more confident future. As we come to the end of this message, remember that maintaining muscle after 50 is not about pushing your body to extremes or following complicated routines. It is about understanding what your body needs now in this stage of life and providing it with steady, supportive habits. The changes you make do not need to be dramatic. Even small adjustments, drinking water in the morning, eating earlier, choosing protein-rich foods, moving gently throughout the day, and respecting your sleep have the power to reshape your strength, mobility, and overall confidence. Your body is capable of far more improvement than most people realize. Age does not erase your potential. It simply requires a different approach. Every action you take to support your muscles today becomes an investment in your independence tomorrow. These habits help you move comfortably, stay steady on your feet, lift what you need without strain, and enjoy your daily life with greater energy and ease. If you follow the practices discussed here with consistency, you will likely begin to notice changes in how you wake up, how you move, and how you feel throughout the day. Your mornings may start to feel lighter, your joints may feel less stiff, and your balance may feel more reliable. These improvements build on themselves. Each positive day makes the next one a little easier. You deserve a life where your body supports you, not one where you feel forced to slow down more than necessary. Strength after 50 is absolutely possible, and it begins with choices that are simple, gentle, and entirely within your control. Whether you start with one habit or all of them, the important part is starting and staying consistent. Thank you for taking the time to learn about your muscle health and for choosing to take care of your body. With a little attention and daily commitment, you can maintain strength, protect your independence, and feel more capable in every part of your life.